The one thing you said that was controversial is that the God thing. And you've done this with religion before, and you have an interesting relationship with religion.
Hold on a second.
Obviously, in the Mormon Church,
I want to hear about this diet stuff.
No, but it's. I feel like even though you're like 99% right on a lot of stuff, and I think maybe 1% of the time you'll say something that pisses off 99% of people.
Well, what did he say today? Are you atheist now? Agnostic?
I wouldn't even use a word.
What?
You're existing.
What?
I mean, so my favorite quote is from Edward Murrow. He was a World War II reporter. He said, those who are not confused don't understand the situation.
Okay, I'm confused.
Those who are confused.
Those who are not confused.
But if you take both the double negative out, those who are confused understand the...
Right? Like, what? Like,
yeah.
We're on this planet.
Yeah, I agree.
We exist. We're
what?
The universe, where does space begin?
Yeah,
where does it end? Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Yes.
This is insane. Like,
no, you're right. 100%.
And so, but then like we take the situation, we're like, actually, let me tell you, what? Like, how do we think we know anything about existence? Like, we can measure gravity, sure. Like, we can measure molecules, sure. But like these big existential questions,
you don't even bother.
Like, how could you even approach?
So sorry. So that stance would be considered agnostic. Not
no.
Yes, it is.
No,
and he has an agnostic stance.
Do you believe in a higher power?
I'm confused. Like,
that's agnostic.
No, he's not.
Yes, it is. No. Atheist means you are saying you do not believe that there's a higher power. Agnostic means you don't have proof to believe or not believe that there's a higher power. He has an agnostic approach towards higher power.
I thought agnostic, you still kind of believe in something up there.
No, it's you just don't believe that there's proof to say that there is or isn't. So you just continue living your existence.
Yeah. So like,
I would say you're agnostic.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't use words because I don't want to walk into
a pigeonhole.
Them, like, right, like the words that have been built around those concepts. I'm trying to acknowledge the absolute greatest degree of humility expressible by an intelligent being. I have humanity has never known what's going on. Like, every era, every generation brings new knowledge. Like, oh, that's what's going on. It just expands and expands. Like, we're always ignorant. We just don't know to what degree.
See, this is funny because it's bleeding into what we talked about in the last episode. He is at the greatest, probably the greatest level of wokeness in saying, I just really don't know.
I mean, I love the power and I don't know.
For sure. I exist in a place that is 1 degree either below or above that, which is saying, I can see both sides, okay? Meaning I exist in a gray area. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I hear what I'm thinking. And then you've got this, what is right now considered to be woke mentality, which I believe is the most asleep mentality, which is there's right and wrong, white and black, and that's all that exists in the world, is a very simple answer to every situation, which to me is the most ridiculous belief set in life, because there's just not. This is a very complex lifestyle that we lead.
Yeah.
Tell me more about diets.
Okay, cool. So one of the things I'll jump into diets. So like, what I'm trying to say is look back through history and see when people have tried to solve the riddle of existence, right? So Buddha was like, look, ego death, 8-fold path, reincarnation cycle, liberate yourself from the planes, right? Like, he's like, that's what we do. Jesus was like, I'm the son of God, do this thing and you get an afterlife. Muhammad was like, submit to God, and had his old framework. Marx was like, actually existence is class warfare. American founding fathers were like, actually, it's a democratic process. But people throughout history have tried to say, like, what is existence? Like,
nihilism.
What do you do? Like, what is the plan? And what I'm trying to say is, like, in this moment, when we're giving birth to superintelligence as a species, don't die solves the riddle of existence. And so when you say, like, I might as well eat a burger, you're manifesting an ideology, right? You don't realize it, but you're playing the script of an ideology. And what I'm saying is, don't die is a brand new construct of how to understand reality. And it only makes sense when you're giving birth to superintelligence. No other time in history can you introduce don't die. Like, Christianity is don't die, right? It's like obey these commandments, don't die. Islam, do this, don't die. Right? Like, have kids, do this, don't die. So don't die has like been played forever. So, but this is like a brand new. This is why it's so hard to get your head around it. It breaks every model of reality.
But enjoying a burger or sex before bed or a crazy action movie or a big bet on the roulette table, the idea of enjoying those things is not a social construct. It's a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
That is as, organic and natural to our life and to our species as our species and our life in general. So you're not asking us to push back and reject a social construct. You're asking us to, through discipline, reject chemical pleasure.
Not even that. I think I am happier than almost anybody. I think I have a more fulfilled life than anybody. I think that basically,
well, you got me beat.
Living, like basically saying no to die is the greatest expression of happiness. So people, during this conversation, they assume I must be less than happy than them because I don't cheat with pizza, I don't cheat with burgers and fries. They assume I'm at a deficit.
Yeah.
I would argue I am happier and more fulfilled and a more fully expressed version of consciousness than them. It is a legitimate, better way to exist.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you this. When you look at people who are not subscribed to longevity like you are, do you think they're less than?
I think they're playing the scripts of a former version of Homo sapiens.
Are you calling me a caveman? Are you calling me a fucking caveman?
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.